Well, well, well. My screen is still having a hard time loading.
Get good.
And go.
We're here.
And go.
And cut. That was perfect.
Perfect. All right.
Wrap. That's a wrap.
Yep. See you guys
And it's a
next
wrap.
month. Remember, happy next.
Guys, it just keeps saying it's unresponsive.
Broke multiverse.
How will I ever do anything? How will I run this game?
Huh? It's responding to me.
I'm trying to.
I guess I'm
It
the
likes you better.
GM now.
I
The dead
clicked on a
goats
tab and I reopened it.
are
See.
awarded 8 million future dollars for their outstanding.
We just talked about this, dude. There are no future dollars. They're all
This
gone.
is different. This isn't Star Trek.
Star Trek is canon, dude. Star Trek is real history. Someone came back and told us.
Future history.
Yeah. Someone
don't
came
like
back and
that.
told us about it.
I don't like Star Trek. There.
What, dude?
Star
I
Wars.
said it. Yeah, it sucked.
It's got Patrick Stewart in it.
Part of the reason.
What?
And Bill
Great.
Shatner.
Oh yeah,
Newer
that's
ones
who
have been alright.
That's who I was thinking of. I like Patrick.
Oh, yeah, Bill Shatner. I don't know. He's fine,
The-
I guess. I don't know.
The
I don't
newer
know
ones
much
are
about
alright.
him.
Kind of fun.
I need to watch more Star Trek. I've never given it a fair chance.
Me neither, really.
I watched some of Next Generation. It was pretty fun. I liked it.
I watched some of the old stuff when I was a kid because it was the only thing on TV.
I've watched a little bit of Next Generation and the old stuff, and I just went, God, this is so boring when I'm 8 years old. This is so
Exactly.
stupid. Why does it look so terrible?
I don't think it's gonna
What
be
are
any
they
better
doing
though.
right now? They don't cast magic in
Yeah.
space, and they don't have laser swords.
You
What
have to
is
be a little
this?
bit older. It's the same. It's just to
One-
me. It's the same allure as like Twilight Zone or like older Doctor Who.
Or
It's
Doctor
like,
Who,
It's
yeah.
like yeah, it's like a bunch of just sci-fi short stories. Is what it is.
My wife was watching one, and it became kind of multiversy where death wasn't like real, so it became lame, pretty gay, or like pretty quick. Like meaningless. People would just die and then come back a week later from the other universe. Just like,
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they did weird shit.
Had to keep that story going.
All right, should we just cut through experience real quick?
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to start with characters or playbook?
or playbook.
Sure.
Let us see. At the end of each session, for each item below, you guys leveled up last time, so that goes away. Mark 1 experience. Acquire products, supply, execute clandestine covert sales to secure new territory. You guys definitely did that one, so there's an experience.
Great.
Contend with challenges above your current station. Yeah, you guys bypassed them right off the bat, you lucky dogs. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one? I'm gonna say... Not really.
We were under a pseudonym.
Yeah. Traveling on a boat for the most part.
Our
no one knew who you
reputation
were.
might increase selling more drugs now.
Yeah, that doesn't... That's future. We're not playing future.
A
stuff
future
here,
you
buddy.
problem.
You guys did let a Leviathan free. That was cool.
That was
I
peaceful.
Bringing that up like it's a bad thing.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. Did you guys do that?
Yeah.
Totally.
Did you swear fealty to it?
That's
Okay.
where I drew the line.
What'd you ask,
Okay.
James? Sorry.
I wanted it to swear fealty to.
It said not a chance, homeboy. Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of your crew during the score.
Yeah, it was definitely essential nature. We were smuggling drugs, weren't we? Electroplasm?
Kind of what. Protect.
Did you express it though?
We expressed it with our actions of getting drugs.
Fine.
Yeah.
You win.
We also talked to people and told them. Remember, we were like, "For the dead goats" when we
Oh,
were
yeah.
fighting those assassins. I mean, that was repping our crew, I think, right?
Was daring. You guys took on a tier 4 cruise people. I should have made that combat a little harder, but you guys were pretty stressed out. I didn't feel like.
You didn't
killing
feel like
anyone.
ending us?
Yeah. I need to be meaner.
You mean
'Cause I feel like-
I've always
You
been
easily
saying
could've-
that about you.
I feel like you could have wiped us right there on the boat.
But anywho, you guys got three experience, so that's something, guys. Did you guys read the newspaper for the day?
No.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Lil Leo, you addressed a challenge with calculation or conspiracy.
Yes, sir. I provided plans to multiple things, and
Yeah, I'll give you 2. You also used one of your flashbacks to make sure that there's an extra tarp inside the boat.
that's right.
That's the real calculation there. What if this tarp comes off and unveils our 3 crates of electrogasm on the boat? Don't worry, I got an extra. You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
I did mention where I was coming from and my accent and stuff switched.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can have one for that. That's 3. You struggled with issues from your vice or trauma. Yeah, I think.
Not really as much this time.
Yeah, I think you're a good boy that session. You got 3 experience, so you can put it towards your playbook or into insight, prowess, or resolve. On to the next. Skeevy boy. You addressed a challenge with knowledge or arcane power.
Yeah, I feel like I use my ghost to.
Yeah, and you were speaking with a Leviathan and got it to play friendly with you. I'll give you 2 for that. You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I don't think so. I don't think you've really brought up your background at all for the most part. You just play it off like you're a silly street rat when you're really an ex-rich person. This is the way I see you portrayed.
I lived on the streets for a while after I was.
You did. I agree.
Both were.
You struggled with issues from your vice or traumas during the session. I'll give you 1 for that. Just because
Yay.
you said it was a gamble that you let the Leviathan free. And I think that's funny.
Okay.
So 3 for you as well. Yeah. You can level up that resolve and you got 2 extra, or you can just do whatever you want with it. On to Koa the Slide. You addressed a challenge with deception or influence.
I feel like I did a bit, talking with the cops and stuff and trying to convince them we're just minding our own business.
Alright, I'll give you 1 for that. You express your beliefs, drives, or heritage.
Just talking a lot about my cool Taikarosi sword.
Feeling generous, even though I was just saying I have to be meaner. Yeah, 1 for that. You struggled with issues from your vice or trauma during
There
the
was,
session.
this one I kind of subtly did. I think there was a guy that like spit on my clothes or something, right? Or like spit on me. Was that last session or a different one?
No, that was a different one.
Fuck. Because that was the whole reason I went ballistic on him, was because he ruined my nice fine clothes.
Yeah, that was when you guys were stealing, or not stealing, trying to get.
Can we
in
pretend
with,
that was this one?
Yeah, let's.
No, sorry, you get 2 experience. You can get a new pip and
I don't like
prowess.
Mean
though.
James.
Ooh, going finesse. Cole's getting pretty crafty. Alright, that is everything, right? We went through everything in downtime, correct?
Probably. I don't know.
Mm.
You do our resties and stuff.
Did we do everything in downtime? I don't remember.
We haven't. I mean,
I
we
didn't-
did the XP stuff. We haven't done like our rest events and things
Okay.
because I still have a bunch of stress.
Got into the
Okay.
group as a whole.
Yeah, I
So-
don't think I did any experience.
So payoff. Who clicked
Oh.
something?
Yeah, I don't think you did do Alex's. Or
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do
did
Alex's?
you do? I don't.
Yeah, you didn't do Alex.
Oh, I skipped right over top of him. My bad. Oh no, he had Wisp in the thing. That's why.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. I was like editing his sheet.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. You addressed a challenge with tracking or violence.
I did with violence.
You did indeed. I would say that in the setup for the score, you're the one that found the tunnel, did you not? That got you.
Yeah, by sneaking around and looking around.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 for that. You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
Well, my beliefs in fighting for the freedom of others, and do whatever I want, and assisting my friends, and ensuring the gang thrives under my guidance. I think I did that.
Guess so, yeah. You struggled with issues from your vice or traumas.
I didn't gamble at all on the way. I keep forgetting to gamble.
All right, you got.
I just
3
gotta
experience
make
then.
wagers.
Bet I
3?
can kill this guy in one blow. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 2, I get an insight point. And then 1 in prowess. Guess I'll put 3 into hunt.
All right. You gain an additional experience trigger. Wow. All right, so now we are to downtime activities. Let us see. Somebody gave it so you only got 2 reputation. That's on you guys.
Fix it.
I can't. Someone clicked it. Just kidding. You can add extra. It would have been 4 reputation. Oh, that means that you guys go up a tier. If you have enough coin.
Let us go.
I'll say that you get 2 coin for this job, just as like stuff you sold right off the bat. You guys got off the boat basically and went out and made. Wait, who's clicking it? Stop clicking it.
Whoever is doing that. Stop clicking the screen. We all share it.
That sounded suspicious.
So 2 coin for you guys for this score. So heat. I'll say this one was pretty.
2 coin?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not very much.
We're gonna. This
You guys are gonna sell it in the future. Normally, like
best.
coin.
Oh
is
yeah.
550.
Okay, yeah. I remember now.
I'll say smooth and quiet, low exposure. You guys did see or no, contain standard exposure. Why does it keep going back to that? There we go. High profile, well connected target. No. Hostile turf. It's just not clicking on the thing I'm telling it to when I do it. Oh. So the high profile target. No. Sorry, hostile turf you guys started on. At war with another faction. Nope. Killing was involved.
We
That's
did kill
5.
somebody.
5 heat, but you guys get -2 heat per score.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. That was the good investment.
So you guys, what's your special abilities? Your merchandise is exquisite. Each PC. Oh, Will, whatever character you're playing, you can. Or were you here when you guys got silver tongues?
I don't think he was.
I don't think so.
Were
I
you
don't
here the
know.
last time you guys got a tier upgrade? I think you were.
Did you get your free point for Resolve?
Oh.
All right. Anywho, you guys got 3 heat.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was? Resolve?
Aren't we tier 2 now?
Yes, but we're gonna go through the rest of this quick.
Okay.
Didn't it resolve? Yes. All right, whatever.
What do you mean, Tony? What?
The free point we got for the crew point. You got to take a point in something. Gave us 3 categories to pick from, and I don't think Will was here.
You can look.
It was.
Oh, can we?
Sway, consort, and something else for the group that you could pick from. I thought maybe command.
Yeah, it was Aki's.
Yeah, if you go to abilities,
Oh, yep.
silver
Okay.
tongues, 1 to rate to command, consort, or sway.
I got
Oh,
1 point in that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Command, consort, or sway.
Cooperation. A +3 status faction asks you for a favor. Agree to do it or forfeit 1 rep. I still don't think you have a +3 status faction. Nope.
What does that mean?
That means that you guys don't have any entanglements again this one. You guys have got lucky the last 2 times. Alright, now everyone can pick downtime activities.
Indulge Vice is my first for sure. And then I'm gonna roll a 6, and then I'm gonna do a long-term project. That's what I'm gonna do.
I like it.
But if I roll a 1, I might have to indulge again. That's a possibility.
Are Skeeves, Lil Leo, and Cricket staying in the fight?
Yeah.
I will be switching.
So will I.
You guys can decide whether you want to do the downtime activities as these guys or the others.
Right back.
I feel like I'm gonna if I take the guy on the mission, I will do the downtime with him as well, and then just keep. That's all I'll do it. So
All right.
Yeah, and the next downtime you'll do with the guy you bring on this next mission.
yeah,
Okay, well, while people are still... Oh, I see. Cricket's just indulging his vice to start. We'll go with Cricket. You're,
Oil's just training his ass off.
And nothing
How
else to do.
hurt am I? Am I hurt?
you can do your long-term project, Coil.
Sure.
You were trying to figure out what happened to your ghost friend who got taken away.
Yeah. Where's Nirx?
And you also have one that's, why did the lady possess you and take you to that place that you don't remember much of?
Oops.
All right, so you're going to the Sergeant Velk at the fighting pits.
Yeah.
Let's go. You guys made it. You're at the fighting pits, or at least Cricket is.
Hell yeah.
All right, and you go to blow off some steam. What is it you do when you're at the fighting pits?
I'll just post up like in the back and get like a seat by myself and sit there all edgy and dark and watch the fights and
All right.
place a bunch of bets.
Throw a bunch of silver slugs down on a table and walk and just watch. And you bet on a person.
Oh, here's the fights are up here. Let's go check it out.
Yo.
Oh yeah, all right.
My mind and
Go to the fighting pits down on the bottom of the map in Dunslow. It's the yellow area. There'll be a
Oh,
guy
now I
sitting
see it.
outside. Haha! Yeah! You can roll your vice whenever you want. These guys are battling.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
I don't think I selected one. Oh well.
No, it takes your lowest. You
Oh,
don't have to
perfect.
select anything. It takes the lowest thing, and you roll the one.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope. You gonna indulge your vice again?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do it twice. Let's watch some more fights. I'll come back the next day.
There you go.
That's
Ah,
much better.
Hey.
ha! Pick up a rock. Throw it at your face.
Kaboom! Oh, he does have a rock. Oh, that's dirty. Let's go. Alright.
Uh-oh.
What is all this? Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
Yeah. You're in the pit now. That's what got you all that stress back. You saw the guy you were wanting to win or lose, and you just went in there and whooped on the other guy.
Whoop! Let's come in there and start cheating. Tag in. It's like WWE.
There you go.
Bam! I'm like Rey Mysterio, the little guy.
That's Sting. I was gonna say, come swinging in from the rafters.
Yeah, Sting's fucking gangster. He was pretty small too, if I remember correctly, but
Pull a Brett Michael.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
All right. What's your vice? Luxury. Oh, you're gonna go hang out with Jenna.
Yeah, get high. Yep.
All right.
He's smoking spark up in this
I'm
bed.
gonna tell her about how we released that Leviathan to help clear my stress out. She's like my psychiatrist and my
All right.
dealer.
Sit in this back alley and smoke spark, and you're just like, oh, I think we fucked up.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again instead of train.
Okay.
Really gonna get high.
It's always the first one we just don't roll very well. No, sometimes the second one.
Man,
It could be like me
just-
and over clear your stress.
Just so you guys know, you can spend coin to do extra activities. Not
Might do
saying
that.
you need to here. I'm just
I got some
kind of
cones.
sucks, but it's alright.
And right now, I don't know how many coin you guys have on your person, but you have 4 plus the 2 you got, and then whatever you guys have on yourselves.
Somebody been adding this to stash?
I don't think we've added that 2. I don't think we've done anything
Okay.
with the 2 we just got. Which I guess, can we just like put it in the like bank or
What?
whatever?
Will you
I
teleport us
think
back to the home?
technically, That's... Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, you guys.
Unless I'd like to use one for an extra activity, probably. Assuming I might. I'm assuming I'll probably have to take 2 rolls to clear a bunch of my stress. So I'll have to take a 3rd action. So I'll use a coin if no one objects to that.
Go for it.
I'm okay with that. Go for it, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna.
Chucky now.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to see King Bath, whatever his name is. My good old friend King Bath. And bath it up. How do I do the ice?
There's your guys' supply of spark that you just brought in and what you've gotten over time.
I'm gonna go get the deepest of deep tissue massages at the bath.
Ooh, they offer deep
house.
tissue
They're gonna-
massages at bathhouse now?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
kind of like a spa in my mind. It's like a public bath and like a full spa.
It's like a Thai massage where they're like walking on you and stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna massage every part of my tissue.
Whoa!
Look at that.
You did it just the way you said, but plus an extra roll.
Look at me.
Take a look at that.
Someone is comfortable with continuing the content. That's good.
You didn't have people
For
watch
now.
you get naked and touch yourself this time, so.
Well, that's pretty neat that I got that right away. So then my other thing is I would like to do my long-term activity. I would like to get my Koa gang. I'm gonna go recruit some loyalists and like get my posse.
All right. So I think last time you just went to like a random bar and were talking about the dead goats a little bit and yourself and how you're gonna create, this empire or whatever.
Now I'm gonna go to to like one of our hangouts where like maybe one or 2 of our like new recruits are hanging out or something, or maybe like 3 or whatever, just a few of them, and talk myself up. Be like, I'm Kingpin. I'm the one in charge, kind of like lay that angle, and try to bring them around to be like my disciples, my followers.
All right. What are you gonna use to roll?
Probably, I guess sway or sword doesn't matter. I'll use consort. What kind of roll is this?
You just pick the ability you're using, and then it's a plain action roll, but 1 through 3 is 1 segment, 4 to 5, 2, 6, 3, critical is 5. So with a 6 or a critical, ooh, you got yourself a gang, boy.
Look at that.
Oh, nope, you didn't. Sorry. I got excited. You're 1 away from having a gang.
Oh,
But you did spend that extra coin, you said, or you were going
yeah. I'm going to. I'll do it again.
Oh, man, that's trouble, guys.
I'll
You don't know,
consort
but
more people.
he's spending the gang's coin to go
What?
get a
We didn't
loyalist.
talk about this.
You said I could. It's fine. You didn't ask. It's your fault.
You did it.
But you also don't know that. Quit metagaming. You don't know what I'm using it for. You just said I could use it.
What do you say?
James is metagaming.
I was just laying into the.
Meta.
Oh, cool. Into the.
Do I get extra people for another 6?
I will say that
Whoa.
like along with this one, you guys get a small cohort of gang members, but Koa has the final say as to what they do or
Yeah.
don't do.
They listen to me.
So,
He's like, look who joined the gang, and he's like,
so you guys
Got a
can
bunch
go
of
to
bodyguards.
cohorts.
How do I do the cohort? I just add it to my sheet or what? Where go? How do I do?
Oh, wait, I forgot to do something else now that I'm looking in here. It's on the crew sheet actually. But you guys have Vice Den, which you do a tier roll minus heat equals coin and downtime. Right now, you guys are tier 1.
I thought we were tier 2.
You guys haven't upgraded yet, and I don't know if you have enough coin because no one's told me how much you have exactly.
Well, I
I don't think we
believe
know.
I believe what's in the sheet is accurate. Everything that's on the sheet is accurate except we have one loose coin now because I spent one.
yeah.
So no one
Um,
has any coin in their inventories?
I believe we all
No.
have 2, don't we?
I think I have
My
some.
other
We all have a couple.
character-
That's what I'm saying. I
Yes.
don't know how many you guys have on your person.
We all took
I have
2.
I got 3
How do you track it?
total. From
There's
like
coin on your character that you can click on in the
So-
progression area.
we I believe
says
so.
he
We
has
have
I have
4.
I have 2 coin.
Yeah, we have 4 as like the gang itself, and then we all got 2 at one point. And then I think when Will was gone, we each got 1 more as well. I have 3.
Okay, so you need 16 coin to increase your tier.
We
So if we like all do it, we could pretty much. We should be able to get it.
yeah, because we'd have 8. If
Oh,
what you
no,
said is
just
true,
kidding.
we'd have
Sorry,
18.
you guys don't go up in tier. You go from a weak hold to a strong hold in tier 1. That's my bad.
Oh, what's that mean?
So it would make sense with him getting a new gang as well. It just means that like all this turf that you have and all your hunting grounds, you guys have a better hold of. Like you have more resources going in and out, so you're less likely to get messed with by rival gangs and such.
I
Just
guess
means that
that's cool.
You're more stable as a gang with
Sounds
your
neat.
current level. But every time you go up a tier, you go to a weak hold, then you have to go to strong hold, and then you go up a tier again.
Oh, okay.
the
Hold is
weak-
how well you're holding your tier in the
Yeah.
faction game.
The weak to strong doesn't cost any money. That's just you have to fill the rep bar. But when you want to move to the next level, then you have to pay. You need 16 coin for the next one.
So if we use all four that we had in the gang from before, then we each pitch in 2, and then we have the 1 extra. That's 15, I believe.
I have 1.
And then
So you're
one of
well
us
on your
just
way
does
to
1
getting there
extra.
once you fill up bar again.
You have 1, Leo?
Yeah, I spent
As
it on
Leo.
I spent my other one or something, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
So it
spent
sounds
it.
like
He
what
spent
you're
it to get a
saying.
top friend.
Sounds like what you're saying is this next heist needs to be big.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, they all need to be big, actually. Were you looking for small? Are you saying you were looking for small heists?
Really big.
Are you saying you've been wasting our time looking at small, stupid, small, dumb heists?
No. Then I
gotta
Good.
figure
throw a
out
bunch
how to
of
make
stuff
it
in the garbage.
game quick.
Bunch of like notes.
Why would I do that?
How do we get more crew upgrades?
It's like a,
Crew
it's like a,
upgrades, you just have
like
to
a
level
like a
up your-
journal binder with like
Yeah,
stickers
yeah.
on it. It says a small plans and it's got like a little smiley face.
So the next
Enjoy
time
the
you're-
small things.
Your crew experience is at 3 right now. 2, 4, 6. You need 6 more experience, and then you can get more upgrades. And that would be like
I'm just
might want to
saying. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Is like we needed Volks so we can store more than 4 coin.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and like if you guys,
Wait, did you
Yeah.
say the Vice Den gave us?
yeah, and I was gonna roll that, but I was waiting to see if you guys could. So it's roll minus the heat you took. So anything over a 3 means you get coin. Anything under, it's nothing.
Well,
Or
I'm
3
gonna be
or under.
taking down heat. I
Uh,
suppose.
yeah, I think it'd be before.
Fine.
So you guys get no extra coin.
What?
Rigged.
That seems
true, you could've-
personal, James.
I'm just
Sorry,
trying to figure out how you
guys.
get a
Let
game.
us down.
Yeah, you did.
I know. I take back my sorry.
Alright. So I just do a fortune roll again.
I didn't accept it anyways.
But good, because I took it back.
Oh, you guys did not get
No!
very good game.
James,
either.
you've never rolled like this before.
Go got a tier 0 gang, so it's 2 people that follow him around, and they're not very good at what they do.
Your little
What
children.
the fuck?
You recruited some newsies.
So we go now to the crew
My
sheet.
2 6s don't matter at all. They don't matter.
Yeah.
I'll say you have 6 people that are tier 0.
Yay! That's way better.
Instead of 2 flies, you have 6 flies now.
One sec.
Ooh.
Okay. Anywho, yeah, you have a gang of 2 people. I'll just say they're tier 1 because I don't feel like messing with it. What edges or flaws does your cohort have, Dalton?
Are edges and flaws the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
I don't
edge is good?
know. Edge is good. Flaws bad.
They're really dangerous and loyal is the edge, but they're really dumb. Like really
Loyal
dumb.
and
They're all kind of like hooked on something. Like maybe they're drug addicts or like maybe they got hit in the head or something. You know, like they're all kind of
what-
like simple.
What
So it's
kind
like
of
that
gang
song
are
from
they? Are they
Jackass.
like thugs? Are they?
Yeah, they're like thugs,
skunks?
like thug enforcer
Okay,
types.
so
Gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
dangerous,
Yeah.
loyal thugs. What's their area of expertise?
Hugging.
Like yeah, violence, extortion.
Violence and extortion as
Human trafficking.
Jesus. All right, these guys
Ghost
are now.
trafficking.
Yeah, ghost trafficking.
These guys now roam around the area or hang out at the bar that you guys, the speakeasy. We'll call this just.
They all wear like a small patch, like a little K.
Okay.
It's like designed.
I thought
a
you
little-
were, at first I thought you said like a little cape.
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, we know there's assassins trying to kill us, so it's good to have a little extra muscle.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a golden K on like red, like a red patch or something.
Nobody even questions what that means.
No, it's like small. It's not like a
Special
big
K.
thing. It's not like a thing, but it's maybe like on the lapel or something. You know, like it's not like it's subtle, but it's yeah.
Stands
They
for
don't make a
Special
show
K.
of it.
What are your two guys' names?
Frank.
He's got six
And Terry.
guys.
And Terry.
Another
Frank
Frank?
and yeah, we're gonna. He's gonna be the real Frank.
Okay.
And then
Frank is guys go.
West. And the other guy gonna be West.
Is
Frank
it real Frank?
And West, Frank West. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Frank and Wes are Koa's boys. Got that settled. All right. So Koa did all of his projects. Coil, what are you doing? You're training?
Yep.
All right.
All
Give it
right.
to me.
How do I do it?
I'm pretty sure you just say what you're doing and you get one experience in it.
I'm gonna go train on my command. So I'm gonna go bully some people for a while. For my training. Bully little children in the alley.
Tell 'em what to
By the
do.
collars and start screaming at them.
Do this or else! I'm gonna get really good at it.
All right, so you can put one experience into resolve. I think is all it is, unless you have. I think there's like skills and things your crew can get that can add to the experience you get during training. But I'm pretty sure it's just a flat one experience.
Resolve. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I will work on the where's Nurks.
All right, what skill are you gonna use?
I will use Aunt. No, maybe. Their hunter study. I'll do study.
That one would make sense.
That's what I'm gonna do. Why can't I pick my guy?
I don't know. I couldn't on my screen either. It cuts off at pick and then.
Like I'm not active.
Oh, that's because you're not.
Why not?
None of your characters are active.
How do I activate him?
According to this whole thing, Koa still has a cut to his side.
Go to him and go to the right hand side. There should be like a little face with
But did you take
a halo above it.
injury?
Don't worry about it, dude.
Got it.
I am worried about.
All right.
I'm in the fight pit still.
I still
I
can't.
must have been
attack.
bullying fighters.
Out there.
Yeah. A bunch of little bitches. Alright, so. Coil. Yep.
Can you click on yourself yet?
Yeah, I can, but. Yeah.
My screen's all wonky and it just shows Koa. After that, after you click yourself, select action, click study, and then just roll it. Mix six. I think that's 2. I think that's enough. So, where do you go to study?
I'm gonna go to where I last saw him. And then I'm gonna speak to a bunch of dead stuff.
Oh, okay.
See if they attune and see if they saw anything.
So you go to what is it
The
called?
tattoo parlor.
Yeah, the tattoo parlor area. It's called like Ink Row or something like that.
Mhm.
And you put your fine spirit mask on and you attune to the ghost field and you call to a ghost in the area. A bunch of them start coming at you. Some of them are like ravenous and you use your arcane abilities to push them away and call in one that's not quite gone yet. And it tells you that it did Deed see a little spirit boy run away. Little boy in a paperboy cap, and he ran down into an alley, and some sort of spirit trafficker captured him. And
Does
he
describe the
describes him to you exactly as a paunch-bellied man with a weird, crazy spirit mask on. He had a lightning hook in one hand and a bottle in the other. And just by the clothes and the way he describes the
I know
mask,
exactly who that is.
you know exactly who that is. It was Flint. And throughout the time that you're figuring this out, you kind of figure out where he lives, and he lives in this decrepit, abandoned manor in Six Towers that's like really dilapidated and falling in on himself, but people know that if there's a place where you need to get good spirit essences, or you need a spirit taken care of, you go to Flint. He's the best, one of the best in the city that's not a spirit warden, that kind of thing.
Right. Guess that does that then.
So that in itself opens up a score for you guys if you want to try to get Nurix back and talk your party into doing it. So you have your contact back. That's one of them.
Yep.
All right. This thing is all wonked up on my screen. Chucky, your turn.
Dar.
Well, I'd like to begin work on my long-term project. Getting
First time I read that, I thought it said gets laid.
so,
Fun to follow that, too.
after I recovered my injuries, after I hired Skeeves, I started doing a little bit of scoping out and checking out possible places.
All right. Yeah, you were also a pimp at a brothel for some time. Forgot about that.
Dude. Wait, is that a long-term project?
No, you guys just got a vice den, which was a brothel.
Oh yeah, he was
At
working
one point.
part-time. Yeah, this. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of time to go scope out it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying this didn't happen. I was just mentioning that for
I
fun.
forgot about that. Yeah, he's also.
All right, you can roll. What skill are you going to use for this? What action are you going to use to get your land, or however you want to go about it? Maybe discover it. This is probably a couple long-term projects. You gotta find the
Yeah.
land, and then probably have to.
I suppose probably study.
All right.
I'm Chucky. Oh, changed.
Whoa.
Okay. 5.
That is 2 ticks, I believe.
I did some research and got some. That's not Chucky.
Yeah, you find. I mean, you probably knew all along, but that you
Of
want
course
to
I
be
did.
looking in the Barrow Cleft region or district, and there's a lot of farms there, all owned by a lot of the upper class, but there's little pockets of like people that have had farms for a long period of time that refuse to sell to the wealthy. Maybe you're studying those guys.
Yeah,
See
I'm
if you
trying to
can-
get some dirt on one of them so that I can get a good deal on their house.
There you go.
They don't want that gentrification.
I'm gonna exploit blackmail something. Then I'm gonna reduce heat.
All right. Gotta open the book again.
I'm a team player.
Play on, playa.
Reduce heat. Say what your character does to reduce the heat. Reduce heat according to the result.
Never. So who's our rival again?
Oh, you got a few people that don't like you much. Let's see. The Unseen don't like you. They're a group of they're an insidious criminal enterprise with secret membership thought to pull the strings of the underworld. You got the Red Sashes, who are, I guess you are technically at war with them, but they're all in jail except for, so we'll just move that down to a 2 as well. Red Sashes would be rivals, but they're not much of a gang anymore. Sparkrights
So
are upset with
maybe-
you.
I think I changed my mind anyway. So I think I'm gonna go around town and wreck, like propaganda about like gangs, our gang specifically, like about like cops and stuff, and try to get us off of people's minds.
So you're gonna wreck?
Yeah, so I'm gonna like sabotage, break like any sort of like wanted posters or like announce like things that like announce
Okay.
or like stuff like that.
You go to all the newspaper stands in the cities and put little bombs in them. Just blow up all the
Not like a
newspapers.
crazy wreck, just like knock them over and
Oh, okay.
ruin all the like all the papers get like put an ink bomb in them so all the papers
Oh, okay.
get something.
Fine.
And also, when I wreck, my work is much quieter than it should be, and the damage is hidden from casual action. Saboteur.
Alright.
Anyway,
2 heat is gone.
because I don't know, in my mind, I pictured it kind of like, can't think of the, like in Cyberpunk, like stuff shouting at you. Maybe be like things that. In recent news, the dead goats still suck, and then I'd like make it so that thing just doesn't work for a while.
Yeah, I'll say, we'll say that in the districts there's like loudspeakers that go off that announce the news every so often, but then definitely like old Victorian times there's paper boys out on every corner, you know, dishing out newspapers to people, the Dustfall Gazette and whatnot. And yeah, you maybe tweak a couple of the speakers to not work throughout the city so word of you guys doesn't get out quite as much, and you ink bomb some newspaper stands, and it seems to work.
What'd you ask me?
People don't hear about
Shoes asleep.
the strong goats going through
They
the
don't hear about any goat.
canals.
Talking about.
That's right. All right,
That's
so
why
I
it's
think,
time to get into.
think you guys have done it all. So Will, while you were away from us, they met a lady named Lady Valeria Redcliffe. She owns a large shipping operation, one of the largest in Duskfall. She got a big shipping route deal from Tycherosi to Duskfall. They went to a large party of hers, stopped some rivals of hers from ruining the party. Someone let a ghost free. They beat up some Taikarosi, did all sorts of stuff there, but eventually got an audience with her and brokered a deal with her to smuggle you guys more electrogasm or no, it was just unrefined electroplasm, I believe. And you guys were planning on refining it yourselves.
Ooh.
They also went to the docks where Hawksley was, the guy who works for the hive that's been bringing your electrogasm in lately, but because of all the stuff you guys have been doing, he didn't bring it right to your doors. There's too many blue coat patrols and the Ministry of Preservation's cracking down on smuggling, and so you guys had to smuggle some electrogasm from the docks to your place, and they did so. They let a young Leviathan free that was in canals under the city, and killed some unseen assassins, and talked to some bluecoats and told them that there was a Leviathan free in the city. That's caused a little bit more of a panic in the city. You guys are sowing chaos in your first couple months as a crew. They also, Lil Leo, befriended a blue coat up in the docks district, and he said they were going to be transferring all the spark that you guys were originally going to steal from the Red Sashes, the very first score you guys did that went horribly awry. They were going to be transferring it to Charter Hall, or no, to Brightstone? I think
I don't remember.
Wherever Dustfall Academy is.
Yep.
So that they could use it for experimenting and stuff, but he said that they would leave it, he would make sure that it's left unattended for a short period of time so you guys can swoop in and steal it and really upgrade your wares again. Other than that, I think that's about all you missed for the most part. Colton's character Skeeves fell off a boat and got his arm eaten up by an impeller. That was cool.
Yeah,
That was pretty neat.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he saved you. You were about to get stabbed in the back, and he said, "No, don't get stabbed in the back." And you turned around, deflected the blow, and let go of the rope for a second. He got sucked into the impeller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what a guy.
And the
Skeeves ain't all bad.
And the river blood.
Yeah. I like the way that you described it. He's just like laying like this behind the boat, and water's rushing into the back of his head, and he's just blood's just pouring behind him. Anywho, so 10 o'clock. What you guys want to do for a score? You have the blue coat one. You could find Nerix for Coil. You guys have made it
Thank you for
No.
vacuuming.
known that you want to get a warehouse, which I think at this point is getting to be kind of important, especially now that you have a large source coming in. Hawksley's still smuggling some in for you guys, and you're potentially going to get a bunch of crates of the Red Sashes as well. You guys, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you guys could do.
So,
I say we get the ghost back or the storage.
I'd like to get the warehouse. So get Plaza Lab.
I was gonna say, what's our
Yeah.
plan for refining? If we're gonna get all this shit in.
Warehouse sounds good.
Yeah, we should do a warehouse, I think.
Much as I love Nerix pack, that can wait.
Yeah, forgotten by now. Chucky when you guys blew up that Leviathan Blood Factory, found the Sparkrite's formula for how they were more cleanly refining it. And so he's got a base understanding of refinery and also how to do it in a cleaner, better fashion. He figures this
Yeah, dude.
might be able to be a way to make better electrogasm than you guys already have.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get a spot.
Hell
How are we
yeah.
getting equipment?
Well, let's
That
get
might
the-
have to be a second score.
Yeah, we might have to do need a warehouse.
All right, let's get that warehouse.
Warehouse and a lab. Then lab coat. And like
Super important.
Breaking Bad style.
dog labs.
What you're saying is we need a laundromat and tunnel underneath it.
What? You're gonna get a laundromat?
Yeah,
A
we can go Breaking Bad.
laundromat.
I
We're on
want-
Breaking Bad style.
I want
We need an underground lab under the
I want
laundromat.
a barn like
A whole hydroponics
that's- yeah.
farm underneath.
underground bunker.
Might be hard to find in Dustfall. Go down to Barrel Cleft and maybe someone's doing that down there.
Yeah, where are you gonna find
maybe
a
it could
barn
be-
in a
maybe It
field?
could be right next to where I end up getting. Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah, I don't see anything in the newspaper about warehouses.
I bet by that giant
we're gonna
hole we
have
made,
to
there's got to be
steal
something for
one.
sale.
Um,
Coleridge has
guys-
got to have a warehouse available.
you guys did read 2 weeks ago that Ulf Ironborn was backing out of Char Hollow, and Scotlanders there are quite industrious.
But
Maybe.
there.
Maybe you can mess around with Ulf Ironborn. Coyle already killed his nephew for fun.
Yeah, let's kill him and steal his stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, does he have a warehouse? Does he have a warehouse?
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Did he?
Other question is there anything abandoned in Coleridge because of the ghosts and
That is, maybe you guys need to gather some information
guys.
while I go pee and make a drink.
Guys, over here on the counter. Over here on the counter, look at me. It's me, Mr. Meaty. Look.
What's
I know
up,
where you are.
dude?
I'm on the
Check it out,
main
bro. What's up?
street.
Look, I got stuff.
We need to go gather some information. Yeah, spread out to all four corners of the city. Find a fucking warehouse. We can make drugs in. For our community's sake.
Let's do it.
I'm just in it for the money and
This
power.
Let's
is
go.
bigger than
Actually.
us. This is bigger than us. This is bigger than the mounds and mounds of money we're gonna make. This is for the betterment of everyone else.
Of the entire human race.
Yes. Alright, and that goes
Good
on
speech.
3. 1, 2, 3.
1,
Then
2, 3,
go.
go!
Dead goats.
Let's go.
I'm going somewhere.
I'll go check out Coleridge.
Woo!
I'm gonna sit here and have a beer.
No, that's not what you said, man.
he did this speech.
I'm going
Hang on,
to
I'll be right back.
Dunlow or wherever he said is farming country.
Making
I'll
a
go
drink
look
beer.
for that barn I was talking about from Pineapple Express. But yeah, there it is, Dunslow. Bagtown's right on the river here.
Damn. A whole town made out of rags? How'd they do it?
Ingenuity, good sir.
What do engines have to do with this?
Every. Here's some. Ghost? Ghost boy.
Try that too. All right.
All right.
What are you guys gonna do? What did you decide?
We're scouring
Yeah.
7 corners.
I'm gonna scour for warehouses in Ragtown.
I'm checking out Coleridge.
In Ragtown?
In Dunslow.
Oh,
I'm in Ragtown.
Right by the prison.
did I say Dunslow? I meant to say Barrow Cleft. But you can look there.
I'm
There
gonna
might be factories there too.
I'm gonna go to the church and ask around and see if anybody knows of an empty warehouse.
All right. Let's see. So, Coils and Coleridge. All right. What action are you gonna roll to gather information?
I'm gonna roll a survey. Think that one works? Or should I do study? Probably survey.
Survey sounds appropriate.
Or do I tune with the ghost and ask them some questions?
Could do that.
I'll
How
tune.
deep are you getting? Are you getting near where the ghosts congregate at all?
Yeah, kind of. I want to.
Whoa.
That building right there on the water by the hole. It's really calling out to me. It's right on the. Right on a little.
We blew
Can-
up.
No. On the canal. By the hole. I don't.
That was one that I put there. I think Cricket was on the roof of that one surveying the
Yeah.
building you guys.
I
blew
like
up at
that
one
building.
point.
It's on the canal. We could take boats from our base to the warehouse, and then I can talk to the ghosts, make them run interference, and protect the area. Stroke some kind of deal with them.
All right.
Try to kind of like set up a protection both ways. We take care of them, they take care of us. So I'm gonna tune to talk to them about the area.
Do her up.
All right. What's the GM position and whatnot?
These are always just. It's controlled standard. There's for
Okay.
gather information, unless you say something crazy, then I might impose some sort of risk. But this is fine.
So risky for standard.
Controlled for standard. but
Okay.
You're good. This is whatever you roll. It doesn't matter if you roll bad or not. It's just how much information you get. You get near that building, and as you get there, the ground is just frozen solid at this point. The ghosts have been out and about in this area for so long. You see spirit warden crows. They swoop by, and then this massive tentacle flies up in the air from some place you can't quite see yet and swats at them, and they swoop away, and there's some sort of protection in the center of this area that's keeping people away, or the spirit crows away. And you make your way closer to the area, and the ground, it just gets colder, and you're just smoke comes out of your mouth as you get near, and you start to see spirits all over the place in the ghost field and outside of the ghost field. And you approach, and some of them start to turn towards you. Some look deranged, and others look as if they're still there.
Communicate with some that are still there.
Booga
This one,
booga.
right
It says.
You walk up, and what do you ask it?
Trying to ask like first what their position on this area is, and like how they'd feel if some of us took up temporary residence in the area. We won't be here much, but we're looking for a safe place. We're willing to work with them. Protection both ways. They protect us. We'll try to keep their little community alive down here.
The ghost says to you and to the spirits around it, The Divine Blade has returned.
I mean, we did create them.
It does not sound the same. Why does she sound like he?
Who's the
You
divine
can't just
blade?
say that to
Is that
someone.
me?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's they. Get it right.
They, them?
They're looking at you and calling you the Divine Blade, saying
Yeah.
that
I'm here to stake claim and part of this area, and me and my friends want to coexist with you and help you guys thrive, as long as you help us thrive.
What's a divine blade?
the Divine Blade wants lands. What do you seek?
We just want one building in the area.
Any building?
I would really prefer this one here over by the canal here. Yes, we're looking for a warehouse by the canal, right on the edge of the water.
That's not a warehouse there.
Well, we want something like a warehouse.
They make shoes there.
Well, does it have lots of storage?
A small amount. It's also very crippled from the explosion.
Is there anything that would be good for us in the area?
Everything's in disarray here. You need to move further north. But the Sparkrites hold the warehouses to the north.
Is there anything you can do to push them out?
For the Divine Blade, yes. But it will come at a great cost.
And what is your price?
You must participate in the rituals and become one with the Dark One.
Hmm.
Spicy.
What does that mean exactly?
You've met the Dark One. You've seen its power. The Brood Mother, the demon in the
Oh
In the
shit!
wake.
He's talking about the Leviathan.
I've met the Leviathan?
Actually, he hasn't.
No, you're the
Divine
only one who
Blade
didn't
has.
meet it.
No, you weren't there.
The Divine Blade? Is that me with my fancy sword?
Coil is the Divine Blade.
Oh,
He just doesn't understand why it's none of you guys do. But
right.
I'd be willing to have a discussion about this. And I'd like more details on what this would entail.
there's in Hargate, just north of us, there is a large factory where the Sparkrites process electroplasm. If we push them out, you provide us resources and give yourself to the Brood Mother, the Dark One, and we will help you.
Deal.
Ooh.
Take
I
one
was-
for the
I
team.
didn't think you would just do that.
It's for the greater good of the goats.
The greater good of the goats.
I like it.
I am the Divine Blade, I guess, so...
Yeah, there's like 20 ghosts surrounding you, and they all keep a little bit of a distance. And they just look at you kind of nervously, the ones that aren't totally deranged looking. The ones that are deranged, like, screech and howl, but they keep away from you.
Okay.
Die.
What do we have to do to kick this off?
Die.
There's a ritual that must take place, but return in 2 nights. The Brood Mother needs to regain more power. Her first brood has left.
Our first brood is left?
Yep.
Oh god.
Alright.
Doesn't
I
sound
will
right.
return in 2 nights with our definitive answer.
Well, No, that
Very
does
well.
not sound great at all.
Yeah, right. It's like ideal for what we want too. But yeah, wait, I'm not there talking to you guys. Anyways,
You can return and talk to him at
Alright.
this point. That's kind of
Yeah,
like
so
the
I'll
cut
head
in the
back.
scene.
Okay.
I'll head back to
Okay.
and wait for everybody at the
Hey,
hideout.
how you doing, neighbor? But no.
All right, next person's turn, I guess.
Or like,
I think that's enough for I'll pass. For my cat.
like, it's okay.
What were you gonna do, Tony?
Yeah, I mean, just
Oh,
because I
the
did.
ditch.
Like, and every day, like, and she like made it a point, like,
I don't know. I feel like that's a good storage site.
There could be others that don't involve giving
Sound
you
trading your soul.
Sell your soul to a demon.
True. Good point.
I mean, if that's the route you guys want to take, I'm totally cool with it. You don't have to, but if you want to try to find something a little,
I'll go to a barn. What's our neighborhood again? What's our region?
The red one.
you're at night market.
Market.
Yeah,
We're at the very north end of it.
I would wanna. I'll go around like the bars and like the labor pool areas of the night market and kind of try and listen out and ask around and buddy up with people and see if I can find like an abandoned building of good size of some kind or something, like something that's forgotten about or for sale for super cheap maybe, or someone's trying to get rid of or whatever.
Okay.
I will consort with my fellow man.
Oh, how can I help you?
You can consort with me.
Very well.
Um,
I'd love to consort.
I bet you would, because I have a mixed. I bet you have mixed feelings about this consorting, though.
Well, you see, I've heard much of the ironclad warehouse in Char Hollow.
Hmm. That sounds like a really nice warehouse. What's the? I feel like you're gonna say but though. I feel like you're gonna add something.
It's not for sale.
Hmm. Who owns it?
Ulf Ironborn, he's
I feel like we've heard that name.
he's loosened his grip on Char Hollow. I've heard perhaps maybe it'll be easier to get your hands on right now.
Are we friends? Did he loosen his grip because of us? Are we friends with him?
I don't know you.
I don't know. I'm just telling you information that I have. Ulf Ironborn is a scary Scovlander. Fairly new to Dustfall, but he took over a large portion of Char Hollow very quick. He's known to just be like fierce and brutal, angry, ruthless, and he is angry at Coil for killing his nephew.
Oh yeah.
And then you guys read in the newspaper that for no apparent reason he's kind of retreated his crew from Char Hollow, or so it seems.
Hmm.
He's up to something.
Probably just mourning.
Everybody, let's take a 10-minute break while we mourn my nephew.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah. Ah.
Well, I found the warehouse. I kind of like that one better. He already doesn't like us. We don't have
What
to
are we
swear
gonna-
allegiance to a Leviathan or whatever.
We try and buy it from him, or what do we do?
Okay, just take it. How do you just take a warehouse, though? I
Start
guess.
squatting in it.
Yeah, we're just gonna move in.
I mean, I doubt he legally bought it either. I'm sure it was just, taken over by force, or maybe, he
It's kind of like you guys played the Guild 3. It's like a management kind of game, like medieval times. I think you can just like get mercenaries and just take over buildings.
Okay, well,
And that too, you just fucking hijack them.
we'll just go in there and
If you take over the building and steal like any documents that are related to ownership, there's not really much they can do at the time. Just be like, it's mine, I own it.
fair enough.
We'll take the deed.
Okay.
Probably be backlash from him.
He's already doesn't like us though. We've covered
Yeah,
that.
fuck him. Who cares? We'll just show him the way of the red sashes.
Yeah. We'll
That's
just
what
red
happened to the
sash
last
him.
people who stood up to us.
So that leaves Dick and Chucky, or Wisp too. You've only done 2, huh?
Well, in that
What are you-
case, I wanna follow. I changed my mind. I wanna go to Far Hollow. I wanna tail that Ulrich guy around for a while and see if I can dig up any dirt on him. Get a warehouse.
You want to tail Ulf Ironborn?
You want tail?
Isn't he
You
the
gotta
one
find him first.
that owns?
Yeah, but he's like a big, mean
Fine.
gangster guy that's kind of retreated. I think you'd have to try to figure out where he is before you could
Then
follow
I
him.
want to tail someone who looks like they're in charge of like that building or
Okay.
like that area of
Sure. Yeah.
I see someone like hang out for a while, see someone, like locking up, tail them, and also sneak around, see if there's any easy entrance. Do some prowling.
All right.
Little round spider.
So, the crowded district is home to the bulk of the workforce of the city: servants, dockers, sailors, stockyard and ealery workers, cabbies, and so on. It's cheap, noisy, cramped, and sweltering from cook fires and hissing steam pipes. There's a familial camaraderie among its residents as you walk down the streets. The people of Char Hollow are a true community brought together by circumstance, but bound by ties of mutual support and care, in stark contrast to the cutthroat ruthlessness that constitutes business as usual in the rest of the city. People here are pretty tight-knit as far as it goes. You can definitely tell there's a large Scotlander workforce here, refugees from there, lots of merchants and things. You definitely see some Scavish people. Is that what we want to call them? Scavish?
I don't know. Sure.
Goblanders.
Scabies?
Scavs.
Scabies?
Oh, just like
Scavs.
Yeah,
See some scob.
I see some of them.
In the area of the ironclad warehouse, and you see them go in and out, and they definitely look rough and tumble, as if they might be scoundrels or thugs of some sort.
They're not
Uh,
workers.
One in particular, he's got like an eye patch, a big scar running across his face. He's got slicked back blonde hair with like little bits of gray in it.
Bubble.
Uh, he looks to be, out of any of the people, the one that is in charge in the area. Out of any of them, when you see him wander around, you notice people like come up to him and like smile and like almost move out of the way of him and such. And he seems to be pleasant with everyone for the most part, but occasionally you see him like shouting at people.
Do I notice anything about like his skin?
Are I don't know. Give me a roll.
Give him a roll.
Do a roll. Write down.
I'll give him.
Write down.
That was the
steps.
base information that this man that's
Okay.
like a 1 was this man seemed to be in charge.
How does a 4 do we there? Bub?
Do you wanna follow him and learn information about him, or check to see if
I
there's
wanna follow
easy
him.
ways?
Well,
I want to follow him. I'm interested. I know.
So you follow him after he leaves the warehouse and he heads to a pub in Char Hollow just down the road. And when he gets there, everyone in the bar shouts, "Corbin!" and raise their glasses to him, and he just kind of smirks and sits down at a table, and immediately a waitress, a young dame, runs over to him with a big pint of some sort of drink and sets it in front of him and kind of curtsies and walks away. And he kind of sits by himself and drinks and just looks around the room at everyone, keeps an eye out. He's got just the edge of an ex-military man as the way that he scans the room and keeps his back to the wall. And he sees you briefly and looks away as if he doesn't pay any mind to you, but you make eye contact with him for a second.
He looks back. I'm gone. I'm on the next train boat out of there.
All right, you get on a cabbie's gondola and pop back to Night Market. You know that the guy that's at the ironclad warehouse most is some sort of ex-military scav named Corbin.
Not Corbin, dude. Like, is it Corbin Blue from High School Musical?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's the
he's
one.
just changed ever since he left the Wildcats.
That's taller, harsh.
All right, who we got nexties? So you guys, have you decided which one you're gonna go with, or are you just kind of gathering information
I
about
don't know.
both?
I
right?
gather.
I'm leaning towards the Iron Boy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say. I'm leaning. Gathering.
yeah, that one sounds good.
I don't want to.
Have we even gotten together and discussed anything yet? I don't even realize I told you guys anything yet.
Oh no. Well, yeah, you did because we went. You
Alright.
said you went back to the.
Well, then I'm definitely leaning
You
towards
said you went
the
back
Iron
to the
one
hideout. and
'cause
Told us.
yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards the Iron one because it's the only one we know about that.
Yeah,
Because I
and
told
we've already
people.
killed that dude's nest.
Yeah, so I think the trade-off here is it's probably going to be slightly easier. It's a lower tier, and they seem to have pulled away from it for some reason. But then the trade-off is if you do get the one in Coleridge, you're closer to home, and you have the protection of like a
That's what I was going for.
gang of ghosts.
Yeah.
To some
That's
degree.
True.
So I mean that's
Mm.
where the weight is right now. You're further away from home, easier location to nab, but you're gonna have a gang mad at you. Whereas if you do the Sparkrights one, you're gonna have the Sparkrights, which are a huge institution in Dustfall that keep, the power on and the ghosts out. You're basically saying that you're siding with the ghosts in the city. But you have
But if it's
ghosts
done
on your
right, they don't
side.
even really know we're behind it. They just were run out by ghosts.
But
That's
also, if
true.
we side with the ghost too much, who are we gonna sell Spark to?
Ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. But what if I don't want to be a ghost?
Yeah, but what if I
Or is it
want
just gonna be
that?
us alive selling Spark to a bunch of ghosts?
Yeah, dude.
As long as the money's good.
But one of the
Plus-
special abilities for Hawkers is Ghost Market. You guys
So-
briefly thought about taking it. Through arcane ritual or hard-won experience, you have discovered how to
That's true.
prepare your product for sale to ghosts and or demons.
Yeah, that's right. I also took Ghost Speak as well, so I can talk with the ghosts too. That's right. We're getting pretty heavily engrossed in
getting-
ghosts, so
But the people we're gonna, if we do that, we risk pissing off the people who like are one of the most powerful things in the city. The
I know. Why were
Haven't
why
we
we
already
stepping on
pissed
his
them off?
toes?
You've lightly pissed them off. They're not sure if it was you or not because of the. I don't know if it was the Red Sashes or you or the Lost, but someone did it and they're unhappy about it. They partially blame you guys.
the Lampblacks.
No, the Spark Rights.
Rates.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
You're at a
Spark.
-1 with them.
Well,
Their warehouse is already set up for refining electroplasm.
Oh yeah, that's another positive. There's a lot of positives to the Ghost one, but the negative is that at least Coil has to do some sort of ritual with the Broodmother, and you guys have to take a negative with another level 4 faction.
I guess as long as it's Coil doing the
And we're-
ritual.
And we're joining ghosts.
And you're joining Ghosts.
Pretty-
The ghosts.
My guy has a thing for the ghosts, so
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. We're also like feeding into his. So that makes it kind of ucky. Like he's gonna have a boner all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
our
we-
territory
You
isn't
don't?
that far from this Char Hollow site.
I thought that was just a sign of good health.
Thought it worked.
It's just like good circulation, dude. It's like warm hands, hard cock.
Should we put it to a vote?
Healthy heart, hard cock.
Put it to a vote.
Wait, what?
My heart's just so strong, dude. It's just
What are we
pumping.
voting on?
Which one do we want?
All right.
Yeah, which
So-
one?
Yeah, I'll do the ghost one. I've been swayed. I'd go to
Who
the
votes
ghost
for
one.
Ghost?
I.
Sure.
How many
Well,
was that? You guys
split
did
vote.
pretty
It's
soon.
3.
It's
three
enough.
It's 3 of 5.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Ooh,
vote for
baby.
the Char Hollow, but whatever.
All right.
It's 3 of us.
Yeah, that's
like
majority.
that. So we all meet back up, and Chucky's like,
Direct. It's democracy.
I was gonna go gather
kidding.
information, but I figured you guys had it covered, and I got high.
Your gather information still counts. I mean, you
I
learned
know.
that about it. That's a
He also
You just
No,
didn't
it
want them to
doesn't.
he also got
It's-
high.
It's gone now.
forgot everything that he learned because he got so high.
Well, yeah, I guess yeah. So if Coil does this ritual, and then the ghosts just show up and scare off, or whatever they do to the
Yeah, they just get scared.
warehouse.
It'll be like a
Like,
episode of
We're gonna-
Scooby
I
Doo,
was gonna
dude.
say we're gonna be the bad guys of Scooby Doo.
So how would they know it was us? I guess.
Not really.
Just like with everything we do, if it all goes according to plan, they will.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean,
I kind of
It-
do want
and then
them
the ghosts
to
will
say,
keep everybody away from that place for us. It'll be in a
I do kind of want them to say from Koa, Master of Death. When
Yeah, but you
they
want
do
everyone
stuff.
to say that.
I do. I want them to talk
time.
about me.
And
I
then
want-
again,
I
it's
want them
another
to talk about how
perversion
cool I
thing,
am.
And then Koa's walking around with a boner all the time.
You guys are feeding into your vices. That's what this game's about.
Don't
Yeah.
you start, James.
I
Right
I
now,
had a-
James has a boner. He loves this.
It's happening. It's been so long. So this is a tier 4 institution in the city. The ghosts are definitely going to help, but they're not like a foolproof like they
Right.
just rush in and make everything all good. These are
Steal the-
these are
They're
people who
Russian.
invented the barriers, or at least make sure that they're working, that keep ghosts out of the city. They probably have fail safes and tools to get rid of ghosts easily. If not, lots of whispers and things like that on hand to help them.
Yeah. Well.
Just saying, it's not like a
Not a guarantee.
It's gonna be a hard fought mission. This is the harder of the two, I would say. I don't have it like wrote down or anything. I came up with them on the fly, but if I were
Because
to,
I came up with that out of nowhere.
yeah. Out of the two that are here, I would say that this one is going to be the more difficult, but it's going to have the better payoff and probably entirely remove another score that you guys needed to do, which was getting the
Lab.
lab and stuff. It's going to be a warehouse equipped with like a tier 4 lab in it, so you guys
Alright.
will.
Now I'm sold. You know what it sounds like, James? It sounds daring.
It does.
That's awfully daring.
And that
Might
other
be
word
something.
that we describe ourselves with.
There's going to be lots of rep and bonus experience going on after this one if you guys survive.
Sexy.
We might even get
Oh, well, when
Almost.
we survive.
16 coins.
Oh,
Dude, that's like 1 million coins.
Don't tell James.
All right, so we got 20 minutes left, and there's a couple characters who haven't done any gather information or anything.
Grab another. Who needs to do gather information? Name them so,
So
we
do
can
we-
name them.
Yeah, do we
I
want
need
more
to-
information now
Yeah, so
like
this is
about
the planning phase. So like,
Yeah, so we want information about this ritual probably and what we need to do, I guess.
And probably some information
Like-
on the site itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
the reinforcement wise, something.
Yeah, I think
Arms.
information on the ritual is going to be hard to get.
Yeah, because I won't know until 2 days when I go see the broodmother.
We
Yeah.
could look something up. Library.
Google it.
You could, but you don't know what the demon's name is, and I guess you could look up the brood mother and things like that. But there has been no actual name. You've heard the dark one and the brood mother.
That's not.
Sounds
a
right up
very-
my alley.
That's not a very can-do attitude, James.
You guys can do whatever
Probably
you please, and I
Lilith,
will
dude.
go
You
with
met
what-
it?
Lilith?
That not count for nothing?
Did you? Are you sure it's the
We
Leviathan?
practically shook its hand.
You let
Are
a
you sh-
met a baby Leviathan. You let a met a Leviathan spawn. I also
Yeah.
said that her brood just left. Her first brood left, and she needed time to recover. So
Oh, this is like
Well,
a
you
real Leviathan.
You
Yeah.
said we met her, so I just thought you meant.
I was talking about strictly Coil, and Coil pulling back the curtain met her when he was being rode by that lady. That's why
Yeah,
they were
that's what I
saying,
assumed it
does-
was, yeah.
Why does she sound like a he?
Whoa.
But because of being rode, I've gained the trust of a bunch of ghosts.
As
Well,
the
then I guess
divine
I just
blade.
met
you-
her baby.
Oh, and the Divine Blade was running around killing people. That makes sense. That's why it's the Divine
And I've been
Blade.
doing that one even when I wasn't possessed, so it's not a far stretch.
True.
Your alter ego.
My alter ego is a lot like my regular ego.
My
character seems to like ghosts better than real people.
Oh, Lord.
Human life doesn't matter much to my person.
There we go.
Well, I will gather information on the
Okay.
place. I'll
Alright.
fucking study it.
All right.
Prowl around, I guess. That seems better. Let's sneak around the place. Figure out the weak points of entry. Stuff like that.
So you're going to
Where the guards aren't
Hargate?
watching.
go into Hargate.
Hmm?
So you're gonna go check out Hargate.
I don't know what that is.
It's the area where the
Our gate's the
warehouse.
district where the warehouse is.
Okay. Yes.
So,
Right here where I'm standing.
what role will you use?
I will. Prowl.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh.
sneak around and look at the building. Got it.
It's over here.
No, it's right here. Where it says Hargate. Success.
Ooh, boy, you learned a lot. This warehouse in Hargate, I guess it's not even a warehouse, it's like a full-on refinery again. This one isn't a secret Leviathan blood factory. This is just where they mess with already refined electroplasm and convert it into other things and work on technology and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it is built from dark weathered stone and reinforced with iron beams. From inside the windows, you can see crackles of blue electricity moving around. All the windows are barred on the upper floors. You take a vantage from a building a ways off that's taller, and you see that there's rooftop access. You notice
Rooftop
that
access.
around it are tall, rusted iron fences that encircle the whole warehouse. They're topped with barbed wire to deter people from trespassing. There's small guard posts positioned in four corners around the building. There's a main gate for entry. There seems to be people coming and going at almost all times of the day. There's 3 entrance points, basically. The main entrance, side entrances, and then there's actually some loading bays for boats that come through the canal. There's goes up to a back gate that opens up when a boat reaches there. You see guards come and they pull the doors open, and then the large barges or gondolas, whatever it is that comes through, is allowed in, and then they shut the gate. All around it are just large industrial buildings neighboring it, narrow alleyways, and then the canal access that I talked about.
Boy, I think we're getting in by boat again, boys. That seems to be our modus operandi. Oh, we can sneak right up there with some forged documents, be like, let us in, and then kaboomy. We're in. Hey, I'll report all that information to the boys.
I have
Alright.
some.
Ooh.
Ooh, spicy. Who else needs to gather info?
I think it's Pick.
Yeah, I do.
Pick.
I'll ask one of the guards at church to be like, hey, when can he show up for evening prayer on whatever day we're going, and try to figure out when their shift changes.
Does he just hang out in the? Is that just like hangs out at church all?
Yeah,
That's his thing.
he's extremely devout.
He sounds really cool.
His long-term project is to be.
He sounds really cool.
He sounds really fun to party with.
What's his long-term project?
I can't.
Become
a
holy
I
man.
gotta get to a Bible reading.
Yeah, he works out and goes to church, which worships the body.
Nice, that's awesome.
It's pretty lame.
Alright, so you want to figure out when the guard changes?
Yeah. Be like, hey, I was wondering when you could show up for evening prayer over on Saturday.
Sure. Make your roll, doggy.
Oh yeah. Let me fucking get the thing open. I don't really Shoot, I forgot. I don't know how this guy works. I'm gonna kind of be joking around, but really direct with them, and be like, "Hey, I need you to show up Saturday for prayer. It's at 5. It's it can be at 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock. What time can you get off?" Really, really commanding.
Tell me your schedule.
Well, my shift normally ends around 5. That should work. Turnover's pretty quick. Not much of a gap in between, so if I take off a little early, it probably wouldn't be too big of a deal.
Nice.
Yeah, truthfully, in theory, shift change is the worst time to plan anything. That's when you have the most people there.
Really?
We'll plan around it.
Okay. But maybe if we get him to leave early, that might give us a
Yeah.
little window.
Right, because shift change is when you'll do your changeover, where the oncoming will brief the outgoing. Or vice
There's
versa.
normally enough people, staff, that I think if I take off a little bit early, it won't be too big of a deal.
Well, yeah. How many?
Sounds good. You better be there. I'll leave.
Ah.
What a
So,
nice
yeah.
guy.
I think basically with that gather information, that wasn't much of gather information as just trying to get in a little bit of an upper hand in the dealio, which I would say that let's make a fortune roll.
Don't roll a 2.
Evens.
Ah.
Didn't get to say what the fortune roll was for.
Was it suspicious?
No, I was gonna say evens. He was at the front gate. Odds. He was at the gate with the boat, but you rolled it right away and got an
Oh.
odd anyway.
Okay. Well, okay with the boat it is.
Oh, perfect. We were planning for the boat way, so that worked out best.
Yeah. All right. Well, so you guys have
We're ready.
your point of entry. Let's just do
Oh.
the base part of the score, and then we'll hop right into it next session. We got 9 minutes. That should be enough. Choose your approach: assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, or transport.
Well,
Deception.
do we know
Assault.
for sure? We still got to talk to the ghosts and figure out what their part in this is too.
That is true. I think that'll just be kind of like a little personal scene for Coil. I mean, everyone can come along, but it's not gonna directly affect the impact of the score. They'll kind of just do whatever it is that you decide they do
Mm-hmm.
after you complete the ritual, whatever that may be. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, well, can we pick then?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we can wait until after that. We'll do another little free time thing next session. I'll come up with a little depth for it rather than just flying by the seat of my pants, hopefully.
Yeah, I kind of
Cool.
pulled that whole thing out of nowhere.
And,
But for some reason, it just seemed like a good tactic.
it'll be fun. I mean, I
Can
think
the
with
ritual can the ritual be adult circumcision?
I'm already circumcised.
this, no, it
Be
can't.
circumcision.
You're gonna do it again.
They don't care.
Oh my
You're going
God.
further.
Fucking
That-
demon, bro.
That
They're
it
just
might be.
taking
She just
more
puts
off.
it back on. No, she
They're gonna
just
put it
puts
back on. They're gonna graft the Leviathan's foreskin on.
They're gonna make it so you just
Oh,
don't
Lord.
have enough skin.
He's
So
like,
it's always
yeah.
really tight.
Yeah, I'm just signing my soul away. It's no big deal. Like, it's just like your worst nightmare for anything, right? Where you like get somewhere you're not sure what's all going on, be like, it's chill, and then like they grab something scary looking, and then they're like, lower your pants. Wait, I forgot something in my car.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot I had somewhere else I was supposed to
We don't
be.
need that warehouse.
I had somewhere else I was supposed to be. I totally forgot. Sorry. I'll get back to you.
We're not getting that warehouse, guys.
All right. Yeah, I'm already planning stuff. This is fun.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I thought it had a weird twist.
Yeah, I'll work on this. I think I got an idea. I'll talk to you in private, Will, on a different
Okay.
date. I kind of have an idea already of what's going to happen, but we'll get there. Anywho, I'm done for the night, boys.
All right. Well,
GG's, guys.
GG's. It was fun.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
games, everybody.
Good night, fellas.
Night.
Good night.
Later.
Night to Da-da-da.
Good night, one and all.
Watching. Boop.